Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to the channel. This afternoon, me and Charlie, we just got here at the farm. Right now, we got our stuff ready, and I just want to let Charlie tell us what kind of equipment he's using today. All right, Charlie.
Well, we've got a new setup here that I've got. It's a 500 millimeter Superior liner. I'm only pushing about 100 bars with just Crofton Premier pellets, 14.3, roughly about 1,045 feet per second, roughly about 34 foot-pounds of energy at the muzzle. We're going to try it out today. We'll see how it goes. I did add a new digital gauge here. I bought off Amazon, which I'm going to try out. So hopefully it's accurate. It matches up with my wiki gauge. So we'll see how good and how accurate I can shoot today.
Yeah, all right. As everybody know, I'll be using the Edgun L2 with the adjustable external regulator. And of course, I'll be shooting, as always, pellets, 25.95 grain. And it's a 25 cal, and I believe that's a 22 cal, right, on your impact?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm actually at the minimum setting here, and my valve adjustment is all the way down, and we're still shooting these things at 1,045.
Man, almost supersonic.
Pretty much. I did put a new Hawk scope on there. It actually came with the original gun about 2 years ago. I've never mounted it. I figured I'd try it out, but it is a Hawk. I believe it's a 4x12x50. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. All right, guys. It's sad. Usually I have my camera person with me, but I do not have it. My wife is babysitting the kids at home, so it's gonna be me and Charlie. He's gonna go his separate way. I'm gonna go my separate route. But we will capture this on the scope cam footage, okay? It will not be like I normally do, go to the woods and set up the camera, shoot. We need 2 people for that, and we do not have enough people to man the camera. So yeah, so after this, I'll just show you guys the kill shot footage from my rifle and also from Charlie's rifle, if we do get any, but if not, then yeah. All right, let's see if we could get some squirrel, and hopefully Charlie could bring it home and make some delicious meal out of it. All right, guys, until then, stand by. All right, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed the kill shot footage. It took us 4 hours to bag these squirrel. And these over here, right here, these are Charlie squirrel. And how many you got, Charlie?
Looks like about 5 of them.
Oh, five, okay.
Most of them was either headshot or in the neck. There was a couple body shots, limited to just limit for shots for brushes in the way.
Oh, nice. And this is the gun that took them down in FX Impact Mark II. And these are Charlie Squirrel. And over here, here's my Lashy. And yeah, there's a scope cam. And right here is my squirrel. I also have 5. So yeah, it's a tie. So today, most of the squirrel, well, all of the squirrel are gray squirrel. We did not see any fox. And so, apologize, guys, that we didn't have a camera person to follow us around. And we just do with the kill shot footage. And yeah, so we got total of 10 squirrel. Charlie got 5, I got 5. But I'll be donating my squirrel to Charlie so that he could give it to his mom, family, friends. Alright guys, we saw a couple of oyster mushroom down there. So I'm gonna try to go get it. Yeah, it's in a steep incline. Hey, yeah, there you go. You could tilt the camera down that way so you can see me.
It's down there, all the way down there. See how cool. Be careful, okay? Có chuyện đi lên bà đó. Careful này. Nó máu,严重đó. Just like there. Careful. Con tàu có ô tô chở vong à. Better than nothing. Oh. Oh, he's got a bag. Chỉ có nát rồi, nát con chúa à. Ta có đó. Ta có đó. Careful. Nó non chế chứ đâu gì đó. Nó non chế mà. Chế to cái tàu. To một chưa là một món cặp tàu đó dân chế nè. Dân chế thì chế người tư tống một trà là một món cặp tàu đó.
Alright guys, I went down there. Didn't get a lot. Managed to get a handful of oyster mushrooms, and it's enough for a small bowl of soup for me and my wife. Yeah. Right here, very young and tender. So far when we got here, it was windy. We didn't see any squirrel, but after this, we're gonna head back to the other side of the hillside and just sit down and let's see if we could ambush some squirrel if there's any around this area. But yeah, that tree down there, every year when we come here about this time, it produces a lot of mushroom, but this year it's probably drained down of its resource, so we're having less field of oyster mushrooms. But anyway, we happen to harvest a couple of good ones. They're small but they're very tender. We'll turn them into mushroom soup. All right guys, stay tuned and let's see if we could get some squirrel besides mushroom. Okay. Oh, all right guys, it's been a half hour after we harvest those oyster mushrooms, and still no squirrel. But anyway, we came up to this peak, and there should be a few oak trees up here. So hopefully it might have some maitake mushrooms, or what people call it, hands of the woods. You see any over there, Ka? Yeah, this is a big oak tree right here. Look around the tree. You see it?
I found one right here.
Oh, you found one? Where? Oh, okay, right there. Oh, there it is. Gosh, I don't know if you guys can see it from the camera right here, guys, but yeah, it's not a big one, but it is a maitake mushrooms. Wow.
Whoa.
Okay. Well, actually,
It's not that big.
yeah, actually, this is the. There you go, Ka. Here's a knife. Let me throw it to you. Well, actually, this is the a new location that we came. So we never did find any maitake mushroom until now. So this is the first maitake mushroom we found in this area. Oh man, yes. Like I mentioned in all my other videos, that when I harvest mushrooms, I'd rather have these maitake mushroom than a squirrel. To me, it is very delicious, and my wife loves it also. Yeah. Yeah, just cut it right underneath. There you go. We'll mark this tree for next year. Yeah, there's one here, and if there's a big enough.
Right here.
Oh yeah, bring it over here. Bring it closer here, because I got the sun glare right there. It's not bad. It's not small. It's not big. But yeah, it is probably 2 pounds. Oh man, nice. Ah, yes. So I guess it it wasn't a waste of time after all. All right, folks. We came back to the car. It was getting late, so we managed to harvest some oyster mushrooms, and this is what we got. and we got a maitake mushroom, what they normally call hands of the woods or sheep's head. But yeah, we did not see any squirrel, so it was getting late, so we just called it a day. But yeah, this is a good find also. And I guess it was windy, so the squirrel, they probably went hiding somewhere. All right, folks. Me and my wife came back home from our foraging. It was kind of disappointed. We did not get or see any squirrel at all. But anyway, the other day, which is Saturday, me and Charlie went out, and yeah, we were having difficult with the scope cam. So unfortunately, we were not able to get his kill shot footage. But anyway, I thought I would end this video with a catch and cook. Okay, so this is what we have over here. All right, these are the ingredients that I'll be using. We'll be using like a whole squirrel, a skin on. You could do it with skin off. These are the mushrooms that we forage. So these are hands of the woods. These are oyster mushrooms, and of course some other herbs and seasoning such as lemongrass, lime leaves or Captain lime leaves, some fresh peppercorn, dried chili, chili paste, and chili oil. Of course, some salt, and of course some more other dried chilies, and with cilantros and green onions. I'll be combining those together. So basically, all these came from our gardens. So so the thing is that I'm gonna heat up this pan. What I have here is bacon oil. Just render all the bacons that I just use the oil from the render off bacon that we cook for the kids. Anyway, I'm just gonna quarter this up. So I'll just use a shear. You could use a knife if you want, but anyway, it's gonna be a quick. It's not an in-depth how I cook the squirrel, but I just give you an idea of how me and my wife likes to cook our squirrel. And this is the young one. Okay, so it is a very young squirrel. It's probably just this year's litter, but yeah, with heads and all. Okay. Anyway, I'll be using some of these molasses. Masala, I'm sorry. It's an Indian spice. So basically, I'm just gonna rub this spice on the squirrel. It's supposed to take off any kind of gaminess. There you go. Rub it in. Rub it in. Once it's rubbed in, I'm just gonna throw it in this fryer. Excuse me, let me get on to the other side. There you go. So basically, we just get to brine it out. I have here is some garlic. Okay, once we get it kind of simmered down, we just want to put a peppercorn in there, some lemongrass, some kaffir lime leaves, and of course a dry chili. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's popping. It's popping. So once we get it this incorporated, we gotta put it. I'm gonna use a little bit more oil. Keep in mind now, squirrel are very lean, so you have to have the fat in there. There it is. And then throw in your garlic. Look at that, nice and brown. Nice and brown. So this could be a kind of like a stir fry slash stew. So what we call it could be a kind of like a semi wet a squirrel stew. All right, once we get everything incorporated, we are gonna throw in our mushrooms. This is the oyster mushrooms. Look at that, guys. Nice and brown. Incorporate the oyster mushroom in there. Of course, these are cans of the wood. We just throw them in there also. You can add salt and some ground chili pepper also. Or I would say ground dry chili. You just get to stir it. At this moment, you can smell the herbs, the woodiness of the mushrooms, of course the garlic and lemongrass. Right, after that then throw in your chili paste, chili garlic paste. So we get to add more garlic to this. There you go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of water. In here. You can use any kind of stock you want, like chicken stock, beef stock, or even seafood stock, but I did not have those in hand, so I'm using just water. Alright, once we get this going, I'll put the remainder of the chili oil. It has chili, of course, oil, peanuts, and sesame oil inside. And of course, black pepper. I'll put a little bit more water in there. We wanted to bring it down to like a thick gravy texture that it will coat the meat. I can see my wife is coughing from the chili. So it's gonna be spicy. A scale from 1 to 10. This is probably gonna be kind of like a 7. gonna be like a number 7. All right, we want to make sure any wild edible mushroom, we want to make sure that it's fully cooked. So I just want to make sure. So I'm gonna put a little bit more water. So I feel like it needs to be cooked down a little bit more. Look at that. All right, let this simmer, and let me get this these green onions and herbs ready. Wow. So we just mince it. Finally mince it. Alright. Okay, so this is the consistency that we wanted. And then we're just throwing all these herbs in here. And we just gonna mix them together. There we go. Okay, bring down the heat. Turn off the stove. Okay, let me grab a plate. Let's put a plate right here. Get plated. Alright. There you go, guys. It is done. So I'm gonna plate it over there, and my wife's gonna give it a test try. So I'll get back with you when I get everything plated and put on the table. Okay? All right. All right, guys, gals. Well, I plated the table, and this is what we have. The stir-fried squirrel with wild edible mushroom, oyster mushroom, and hands of the woods, which they call it maitake mushrooms, and it's a choice edible. And here's my wife right here. She's getting ready to give a taste test and tell us how it tastes, okay? And how tender the squirrel is, especially the young ones, okay? And we have here, it's the old tradition pumpkin soup that she's gonna have it along with the dish. So, how does it taste? Give the squirrel a try. Get a big drumstick right there. Okay, so she's getting a drumstick right there. Right there.
It's good and tender.
Oh, very tender, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah, very good. There we go. How does it taste?
Very good.
Very
Delicious.
good, huh? All right. Is it spicy?
No, not that much.
No, not that much. Medium?
Yeah.
Yeah, about a 6 and a 7 rating, between
Yeah.
1 to 10. All right. Nice, huh? Good. Well, guys, folks, this is how we.
This is the mushroom.
Yeah, this. Oh, okay. Hold on.
This is the
Yep,
mushroom.
that's the mushroom right there.
Hentai-
Yeah, that's hands of the woods, maitake mushrooms. Good. Yeah,
Crunchy.
nice and young, huh? Crunchy. Okay. And show them the oyster mushroom.
This one.
Yeah, that's the oyster mushroom. How does it taste? It's good. Oh, it's good, huh? Oh, okay. All right, folks. There you go. This is how we cook our squirrel. This is one of the ways. There are many ways, but yeah, I just thought I'd share this with you. I have cooked this squirrel in the past with similar technique, but with different vegetables. So this year it is Hands of the Woods with oyster mushrooms. And of course, we were lucky to grab some young squirrel on that weekend that me and Charlie went out. So yeah, well, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed the videos, and I'm gonna bring it to a close so that I will join my wife eating this delicious meal for our lunch. And yep, I hope to see you guys on the next videos, and always stay safe now.